Yeah, big storm coming, black rain coming, first in the world, tell me who won it. Winning by 40, I ain't taking no knee, I'm running up scores, I'm throwing it deep. Big storm coming, black rain coming, first in the world, tell me who won it. Winning by 40, I ain't taking no knee, I'm running up scores, I'm throwing it deep.
Alright, man, so right here is a ScanB2A recap. Plus we're gonna go into details about like how I feel about being a content creator and how I feel about the community. Right, so when I played Chabata, right, what's Chabata's whole thing? Madden God, you feel me? And when you hear the Madden God, you think like, oh, this motherfucker just can't be beat. But at the same time, you know, the people from the community look at him as just like a content creator. Because if you watch Madden and know things like, okay, you say he's Madden God, but you know Henry just won $1 million, you know, it puts you in a situation like, hold on, wait a minute. So how is your name Madden God? And, you know, you ain't never played no pros or nothing like that. Well, not, I ain't gonna say no pros, but you ain't never really tried to compete. But you call yourself Madden God. So it's like, how the fuck is that possible? So for me, going into that game was a little different. It was a little difficult, simply because he does call outs. So usually most pros, when you look at it, most pros are more professional in their approach. Like, you know, hey, I'm gonna just let my game do the talking. You feel me? But when your name Madden God and you get on here and you call people out and you curse people out and you challenge people to money games, it's like, okay, when your opponent is here to try to prove a point. You feel me? So in that game right there, I took a more serious approach. I took a more serious approach as far as winning. I didn't really care too much as to make content versus Chabata. I just really wanted to win. And I say that to say this. When I played him, he wanted to win too. He came out chewing clock, things like that. He didn't give a damn about creating no content. All he wanted to do was win. Because as a content creator, your job is to show people that you're more than just a content creator. Your job is to show people that you can win. You feel me? Yeah, I can get on here with all the antics and things like that, but I can win as a content creator. That's what you know what I'm saying? That's what your thought process is. So, of course, that's what he was, you know what I'm saying? Of course, that's his mindset. I gotta get on here. Oh, this is Black Rain I'm playing against. This is one of the best Regs players that, you know what I'm saying? This one is he's been a top Madden player in the Regs community for a little minute. So his mind, I gotta go ahead and beat this nigga. You feel me? And I felt that vibe. So cool. I treated that game a little differently. You know what I'm saying? And people were down low in the comment section like, yo, you played that a little differently than we would normally watch you play. Like, you was more like stiff, and you was more like, I was like, yeah, because I had a point to prove that game. If I would have got out there and had a 17 to 16 game versus Chabata Mitch, now his name is climbing more into the terms of comp wise, because okay, he just stuck around with Rain. You feel me? He done sat there and beat AB Got Game. And AB Got Game had a hell game with Henry. However you look at the AB and Henry game, AB won. However you look at the AB and Chabata game, Chabata beat AB. You feel me? So in some people's mind, oh, AB beat Henry. Shit, Chabata beat AB. We trying to see Henry and Chabata play. That's some people's mindset. And if you think about it from that standpoint, we ain't trying to see no Chabata and Henry play. We know exactly how that game gonna go. But when you think about how it went, you know what I'm saying? You know how you see teams, you know how you see teams like a smaller team beat this big team, then that big team beat them, and it's like, oh, now that smaller team can beat that big team. And it's like, that's not how it's supposed to go, but that's how some people's mindset was looking. So in that standpoint, I had to try to prove a point. You feel me? And then when some people say, and when people ask me, yo, why didn't you run it back for the content? Because I didn't play that game for the content in the first place. Why'd you offer a money game, Rain? Because I played that game for real. Why was your next game a big high money game that you offered him? He asked me to play for 100. I told him, nah, let's play for 1,000. Because in my mindset, I'm playing you for real. Like, I'm playing you to actually win. I'm not playing you for content. Bro, you should have played again just for the content. I didn't play the first time for the content. I played to win. And then I was talking to Gamer Saloon before the game started, and when they hit me up, I was asking for like a sponsorship. I was like, yo, what's up with the sponsorship? They was like, well, we'll see how the Chabata game go. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I was thinking in my mind, like, okay, shit, I got to go out here and try to win. Like, I got to go out here and prove a point and win. And I'm thinking after the game, I might get a sponsorship with Gamer Saloon. And I asked them for a sponsorship after the game, like, yo, what's up with the sponsorship? And I got no reply. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is at that point. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I was out there trying to prove a point. Now, when I played Scan, right? Going into the Scan, and first of all, going into the Chabata game, people were saying like, yo, this is gonna be a good matchup. Like, they both is real good. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me show the difference, right? So boom, going into the Scan game, I live streamed for like an hour and a half before me and Scan played, and people coming in the chat, and I had no, like, I've never watched Scan play or anything like that, but they were telling me he had Chabata Jr. and such and such and such and such. So when I'm going into that game, I'm reading my chat. People like, yo, you finna destroy him. You finna do, like, you know what I'm saying? You finna whoop his ass, and like, so I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, okay.
Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, PrizePicks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. PrizePicks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. PrizePicks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. PrizePicks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with PrizePicks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, PrizePicks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, PrizePicks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download PrizePicks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
I need to go into this game, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, when you think about it, versus any content creator, however the case may be, you want to win. But if I, like, for an example though, if I was to play Eli Mack right now, obviously I don't want to take a loss from Eli Mack, but at the same time, it's like, Eli Mack's a content creator, so let's create some content, you feel me? But obviously at the end of the day, however it come down, I don't want to lose to Eli Mack. I don't want that to be the situation. Oh, bro, you just lost to Eli Mack, bro. Like, that's crazy. Eli Mack not even a competitive Madden player or even claim to be good, but you can't just lose to Eli Mack. You feel me? So going into this game, I'm like, okay, I don't have a point to prove to this guy, but at the same time, like, he said he #1 in the trenches. So he coming out with a little trash talking first. I'm like, okay, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me come out and play for real. And I came out and the score was 26-8. And people was in the chat like, oh, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is over with. We ain't trying to watch this shit no more. So I'm like, cool, all right. I feel like I'm good enough I can mess around with this guy a little bit. You feel me? I'm up 26-8. So I start messing around. I see cover 2. I'm running route combinations that have no clue, no reason to be running versus cover 2. But I'm trying to make it interesting. And if y'all notice, he was going cover 2. I didn't hit the outside go route not one time, which I could have done every single time. But I was trying to, like, you feel me, make the game interesting. Who doesn't know cover 2? I can go 5 wide and throw the outside go route on either side and, like, and destroy that shit. Who don't know that? You feel me? Like, come on, bro. But here I am in trips running a go route, and he's manning up the slide, and I'm letting him carry the go route down the middle of the field with his user. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say he wasn't making some good reads and things like that. A couple times on some of them drives he scored, I could have caught some picks. We got some knockouts. We got some, you know what I'm saying? He caught some in traffic passes. Yeah. So was I playing? Let me try to not let this motherfucker score at all in the second half type of defense? No, it was like, okay, let's do some, you know what I'm saying, mess around, offense, defense. If you having to score, cool. But at the end of the game, I want to make sure that we can still get this dub. And I did. And I still got the dub. And the thing about it is, we got him off the line of scrimmage. The thing about it though is I never and now was like, now here comes the comparison again. Well, Rain blew out Chabata 28-7, but he only beat Scan 29-26. But if you really look at it, if I would have played Scan like I played Chabata, I could have came out second half up. You know what I'm saying? He went ahead and scored, 26-16. I'm up 2 possessions. I could have ran the ball and chewed clock and if I really needed to, I could have got down there and kicked the field goal. I'm still passing the ball and all type of shit. So if I really wanted to make it like a comp game, I could have did that. But I was comfortable and I was like, okay, cool. Let's just make some content now. You feel me? I think I proved my point 26-8 that there ain't much that, you know what I'm saying? That he can't beat me. But I made it come. I made it come down to a close game, but it came down to a close game at the end. But if I really wanted to let me prove a point in the community that I can just. But what's the point? What's the point? No disrespect, because he's a smaller YouTuber. But what point am I gonna get by beating the shit out of a smaller YouTuber? You feel me? What am I trying to prove right there? When I can just create content and help Scan grow his channel if I can. But I just had to speak on it from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? When you look at me as a bigger YouTuber and people look at me as a comp. People look at me as a comp YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, let me good run. Let me you know what I'm saying? Let me get into creating some content now. And a lot of people don't understand that. They just look at the score. A lot of people won't even watch the game. They'll just look at the score. They won't even try to compare it. They'll just look at Black Rain versus Chabata score 28-7. Black Rain versus Scan 29-26. Oh my God, Scan's way better than Chabata. Oh my God, Chabata is just dookie bookie. Oh, Scan is climbing up on that level. And it's you just gotta watch it and you gotta understand what's going on. You feel me? Now, for an example, if I play, let's say I play Throne. Do you think I'm finna get out here and try to create content with Throne? A bigger YouTuber? Hell no. I mean, Throne finna get in these trenches and nigga, it's finna be shoot clock, onside kicks, glitch blitzes, and all type of shit. We finna sweat. Versus Throne, we finna sweat. You think I'm finna get out here versus AB Got Game and Braylon Miller and sit here and try to create content? Hell no, nigga, we finna sweat. Then that's just how I look at it from my point of view. That's from my point of view. I think you should create content with the content guys, and you should create content with the content guys, and you should, you know what I'm saying, versus the guys that the community think is absolute comp. You should play them as comp. You know what I'm saying? And starting off with Chabata shit, I feel like he just, I don't know. I feel like people had the community fucked up. I feel like. And there's people out there that's still gonna look at Chabata as comp, you know what I'm saying? And to certain people he is, and to certain people he's not. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Scan. Had a hell of a second half. He came back and fought back, you know what I'm saying? With the help of Madden a little bit, and with the help of me. And regardless, we make great content. But I feel like at the same time, I feel like a lot of things is misunderstood in the community, and I just want to clear it up just a little bit. You feel me? Because I mean, why not? If I go and play, okay, cool. If me and Form get out here and play right now, if me and Form jump into a game right now, what y'all gonna think? What y'all think that game's supposed to be like? You think me and Form finna sit here and create content? One community is sitting there screaming out here, hey, y'all need to play each other. Y'all damn near the best 2 YouTubers. Y'all need to play each other. So you think we finna get out here and create content? Man, we finna sweat. Now, Throne being a bigger YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Throne being a massively bigger YouTuber than me, he's a content creator, but at the same time, the community know Throne is great. The community know he's an amazing Madden player, and they want to see from us the comp side of it. I don't think nobody wanted to see the content side of me and Chabata. And I didn't want to see the content side of me and Chabata either. But after so me and Scan played for 100, right? Me and Scan played for 100, and they was asking him to run it back. And he asked me that. I was like, yeah, we can run it back for another 100. And that second game, I was finna show like, okay, like niggas got me, like y'all really got me fucked up like this, like I wasn't just now up 26 to 8. I'm up damn near. You know what? But regardless though, and I'm the only one that'll come out and say things like this and set the record straight in the community and things like that. Other people like, and it's probably bad business on my part. It's probably bad business on my part for coming out and explaining things that really don't really need to be explained. But you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And at the same time, right now, I'm creating content with information. You know what I'm saying? So and y'all been wanting me to play other content creators and things like that, and that's what we doing, man. And I hope y'all understanding and respecting it, man. Hope y'all understanding and respecting it. Shout out to Chabata, shout out to Scan, shout out to at this point I haven't played Eyeball yet. I'm creating this video right here right after the Scan video. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a reaction video to Eyeball 2. We're doing a best of 3, so obviously in a best of 3, what are you guys expecting? You guys expecting to try to figure out who's comp and who's not and things like that. So it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That right there is a different approach. That right there, a best of 3 is a different approach. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, if you get into a game and you feel like your opponent's not that good, you know what I'm saying? You can. If you feel like your opponent's not that good, obviously, you know, you can mess around because at the end of the day, you have a best of 3 that needs to be played. But at the same time, it's like, hold on now, can't really fuck around too much for the content, you know. So it just depends on what you want from your channel. And obviously, me doing collabs with I don't know which. I think Eyeball might be a bigger content creator than me. I don't know, cause I don't know if he does YouTube. I think he just does Facebook. I know he got more followers than me, but I don't know if he got like more views than me. As far as I don't know, I really don't know. But obviously, when you're doing content with other content creators, you know, the goal is to get more subscribers, and the goal is to, you know what I'm saying, make them want to watch your content. Hey, they already fan of him. Hey, let me show you my content, things like that. And that's why when I do content with these other content creators, I don't really get on the mic because I want to stream it, and then I want to go and actually watch your content, because I don't watch these other content creators. I really don't. But afterwards, I want to go and watch it from your point of view, and then I can put some of your content in my content, and my people can watch your content within my content, and they might like it. They might like you more than like me, and they might say, hey, you know what? Black Rain's over here trying to teach us too much shit, and we ain't really trying to watch no teaching shit. We trying to be entertained. And they might say, hey, that guy's funny right there that he just played. Let me go and check out his content. Man, just share the love, man. But people will like, there's some people out here, there's some content creators out here that'll say, fuck that. And I work hard for these subscribers, and you're not finna come and steal these from me just because you got content out too. And I be feeling like that's so selfish, you feel me? But like, hey, I feel like it's enough money out here for all of us, bro. And I be saying this all the time, bro. If we could just all get together and like put our pride and ego to the side and channel to the side and shit like that, bro, we could really make some money together. Like just a tournament or franchise. But at the same time, though, when it comes to, a lot of these guys don't want to do tournaments because they understand that they're not comp. So they understand that they're not going to do good in these tournaments versus guys that are comp. You feel me? That's the big secret about it all. A lot of these guys don't do tournaments and things like that because they understand. They understand down deep in they heart. Why would I do a tournament with these guys? I know I'm not on these guys' level. So why would I jump in a tournament with these guys and embarrass myself? Hey, why would I jump in a franchise with these guys and the goal in the franchise to win the Super Bowl? Why would I jump into a franchise with these guys and embarrass myself? Imagine we think a YouTuber is comp. Imagine y'all think, or imagine we think a YouTuber is comp, and we all get into a franchise together, and this YouTuber go motherfucking 4-15 or something, 4-12, 4-13. Like, imagine that. Man, the community will look at these guys and be like, wow, we thought these guys were actually good, but when we see them actually play some comp, we see they're not good. You feel me? Just imagine that, though. Just imagine it. Imagine what that'll do to some people's reputation. Imagine what it'll do to some people's channel. Imagine y'all think I'm a comp YouTuber and I jump into a franchise with all other content creators and I sit here and go 1-15. Y'all gonna be scratching y'all's head like, yeah, damn, we didn't. Hold on now, Rain. We've been sitting here watching you as a comp YouTuber this whole time, and you went out there and got your shit smacked up. Nah, hell no. We need to go watch him. Just imagine that though, bro. Imagine it. But hey, I can tell y'all that's not me. I'm not. Well, I ain't gonna say what it is me or what's not me, but I'll just say I'm confident in my skills enough to think that I would do great in a franchise or a tournament or whatever the case may be. I've played against a lot of pros. I jumped in players lounge tournaments. I've played against everybody. And now it's to the point now where I'm like interested in doing content. You know what I'm saying? Or collabing with other content creators. Like I've told y'all before. Like I just told y'all recently, I'm trying to collab, man. So if y'all know any content creators trying to collab, let's get it in. And y'all know me, I'm not afraid to take no losses. I'm not afraid to take losses. I've taken losses before. It's all about growing though, man. It's about growing at this point. It's about growing. Come on, let me get a fumble, man. Get a fumble. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Knew that would get him. I knew that would get him. That's why when I jump into like some of these guys' DMs, like I ask them like, what we doing? You feel me? What we about? Like when I get into these content creators DMs, ask them. That's what I ask. What we doing? What we doing? We contenting it up, or we sweating it out? What we doing? So I know the vibes. You feel me? And I feel like me and Khalil got a good understanding of what we finna do when we jump on here. It's not too much running. It's never no chewing clock really, unless it's like a bare knee situation. But like you gotta ask these guys, bro. 100% passing on 5 touchdowns and 26 yards is crazy. You gotta ask these guys, man, what we doing, man? Cause some of these guys will beat you, and you wasn't even really playing for real, and they'll brag about it, and now you sitting there looking crazy, and you try to get you a rematch, and they like, hell nah, I done beat you already. You feel me? So you gotta ask these guys sometimes what they doing, man. But that was a recap of Scan. Shout out to Scan. He hit me up a while ago, and because my DMs is funny on Instagram, it put him in like, I don't know. He hit me up on Instagram like 2 months ago, I think, and they just put his in the unread DMs. And Khalil actually hit me up to tell me like, yo, Scan said he hit you up before, like let's run it. I'm like, what? He hit me up? I went and looked at it, and it was same day, like, oh shit, when you free? Like, I'm free tonight. I'm like, bet, let's run it. You feel me? It ain't nothing to get a game in with me. So I'm trying to set up some more games from other content creators, man. Hope you guys enjoy the content. That guy was 154 and 47. Jesus Christ. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm trying to see if he's running a custom or not. Yeah, custom 47% of the time. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, man. Make sure you smash the like button, comment down below. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Black Rain, yeah,